I have a big smile on my face right now because I've been so excited about this day for so long. Welcome to Charlottesville. Welcome to the University of Virginia. Welcome to the David A. Harrison Law Grounds. Welcome to your first day of law school. Standing here greeting a new class at the University of Virginia School of Law probably will never be anything less than humbling for everyone given the honor to say these words. Welcome to your first day as students at the University of Virginia School of Law. Think about who has sat where you are right now and heard those words. People who went on to become senators, governors, judges, CEOs, and general counsels of major nonprofit and for-profit institutions, college presidents, professors, teachers, and a star of the podcast Serial. The types of people who have made sure the great American legal experiment continues to renew its promise and its brilliance. Those are the types of people who have heard the words, welcome to your first day as students at the University of Virginia School of Law. And who now hears those words next? You just did. As an alumnus of this law school, I couldn't be prouder that each and every one of you is sitting here today absorbing those words. Why? What is the source of that pride? First of all, I read your applications. On paper, you all really are very, very impressive people. I make the joke all the time that I couldn't admit myself these days if my very own application came across my desk. But the thing about that joke is there's way too much truth to it. You all really are that good on paper. But this is UVA Law. We don't admit anyone based solely on paper. Grace Cleveland, Josh Black, Jennifer Holvey, and I, all of you talked to at least one of us. Beyond that, during the past year, many of you were able to join one of us in a group of alums for dinner. Others of you came to visit Charlottesville, and we were able to get to know you then. You all have heard me say some variation of the phrase, we are very careful in the admissions office at the University of Virginia School of Law, and we really are. We spend the time and energy to get to know you on a more personal level. Everyone in the admissions office is so very proud of this class because we know who you are and we know what you're capable of. And that's why standing in front of you today is so very humbling. Who is the next generation of people who will serve as senators, governors, judges, CEOs, and general counsels of major nonprofit and for-profit institutions, college presidents, professors, teachers, and a star of the podcast Serial's probably in this room too? Who is the next generation of people who will fight for justice, ensure balance, and perpetuate the rule of law? You are. And we at this law school know that because we got to know you. Now, about a month ago, I was having lunch with Lou Alvarez, who's the head of the Law School Foundation. That's our alumni association here at the law school. And lunch with Lou is one of the most fun things I ever get to do. Neither Lou nor I are the type of person who restrains enthusiasm well, so lunch between the two of us is a sight to behold when we both get excited about something. At this particular lunch, that doesn't work either. At this particular lunch, Lou looked at me and out of the blue said, I really enjoyed this year's admitted student open house. These people are Virginia law people. I'm really excited about the class of 2018. Lou is 100% right. Wait, just in case you didn't hear me. What Lou said was, and this bears repeating. I really enjoyed this year's admitted student open house. These are Virginia law people. I'm really excited about the class of 2018. Lou is 100% right. Each and every one of you needs to know you are in the right place this morning. You are not just law students. Thousands of law students will start classes during the next few weeks. No, you are Virginia law students. What does that mean? It means you are smart. It means you are thoughtful. It means you are interested in service and leadership. And most importantly, it means you know how to be good to one another. But I don't want you to just hear that in an abstract way. I want you to have a more concrete example of what it means to be a UVA lawyer. My best friend, Joe, also was a graduate of this law school. And during the first part of this year, he had a very contentious trial that saw him and opposing counsel going at it, testing the limits of the phrase adversarial system. They got to know the word adversarial real good. From the very first day to the last, the matter was tough. The hearings were tough. The meetings were tough. The phone calls were tough. The emails were tough. It was an unusually contentious matter because apparently neither client wanted to budge an inch. They were not going to compromise an inch, and they didn't. When things ended, I wondered what the carryover from the case would be the next time Joe and the opposing counsel ran into each other. You all might be surprised what the carryover was. Today, at this very moment, Joe is starting a job in the general counsel's office of a Fortune 500 company. How did that happen? Because the opposing counsel from said case that was so tough was so impressed with the way Joe zealously fought for his client, but scrupulously avoided letting everything devolve into a dirty mess, that when an old friend of that opposing counsel called and asked for the name of a young lawyer who might be a good fit in that old friend's office, the opposing counsel recommended Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how a Virginia lawyer conducts him or herself. You fight hard for your client, but you do so in such a way the opposing counsel respects you enough to recommend you for a job when all is said and done. That's a Virginia lawyer, and that's who we know you are. Now, I will end with a final point each of you needs to hear emphasized on your very first day as a student at the University of Virginia School of Law. Look around this room. The members of the class of 2018 are your future friends, your future clients, your future lawyers, and in some cases, future spouses. They are people you will call in good times, and they are people you will lean upon when times are tough. The people in this room are your network, and they are your support system. To treat them in any other way is short-sighted and not the Virginia way. Welcome to your first day as members of the University of Virginia School of Law community, class of 2018. You will help to remake the world. That's why you're sitting here right now. Begin now.